pero sige. And they would, hey guys, good evening. Coach Ian here. Welcome again to our another podcast. So, kwentuhan na naman tayo dito, pero hindi kwentuhan lang kasi meron kayong mapupulot na bago, okay? So, yun yung, ngayon, before we start, syempre, ito, I saw this guy, kumbaga, nakita ko siya dun sa isa sa mga ano na, basta nakita ko lang yung ano niya, sabi ko, uy, okay to ha, nagtuturo siya ng social media marketing. Pero at the same time, he's very hands-on. Pero ito ang matinik. Kumbaga, kahit tingnan niyo naman sa mukha eh, akala ko parang mga nasa 14 or 15 years old pa to eh. Ang bata pa, no? So guys, meron tayong representative ngayon naman ng ano, no? Meron tayong representative ng Gen Z, o di ba? O, yun, lalo na yung mga dito, I'm not kidding, Jan. It's like probably you're like my son. Kasi I have a 22-year-old daughter, meron akong 18-year-old son. So parang anak din kita, sabi ko nga sa anak ko eh. Kuya, attend ka nga sa ano, sa podcast. Tingnan mo yung ano, yung guest ko. Sabi ko sa anak ko. Pero guys, wala na tayong patumpik-tumpik pa. He's a social media manager. He's a college student. Kaya maaga tayong matatapos ng podcast today kasi meron din siyang class ng 8 o'clock. Can you imagine that one? After nito, mag-aaral pa siya. Ha? Oo, a-attend pa siya ng class. Tapos, at the same time, he's coaching people. Nakikita ko yung mga pino-post niya, tsaka minsan, 'di ba, yung nakikita ko yung mga postings niya na nagko-coach talaga siya ng one-on-one. Actually, nakita ko nga yung last post niya rin, oh. Sino ditong gusto? Apat na parang tututukan niya ng one-on-one coaching for November. Yung mga ganun na case. So guys, help me welcome, syempre virtual applause lang tayo dito. Help me welcome Coach John Clarence de la Cruz. Ayan, so virtual clap na lang po tayo
Okay,
mga kaibigan.
open cam. Hi,
Ayan.
Coach Ian. Hi, guys. Thank you so much
Yes.
for
So
attending this
welcome, welcome.
podcast with
Okay.
Coach Ian.
Ayan. So, syempre, hindi na tayo magpapaligoy-ligoy kasi we have limited time. Coach John, can you tell us your journey? Ang una kong itatanong sa iyo, don't be offended. How young are you? Kasi, sabi ko, okay to ha. Ang bata-bata pa tapos nagtuturo ng social media marketing. Tuturuan niya yung mga tao paano humanap ng clients. Tuturuan niya pati sa portfolio, sa resume. So go ahead, bro. How young are you and tell us about your journey sa
Oh,
freelancing?
okay, thank you so much, Coach Ian, for that. And ayun, guys, hello, I'm John Clarence de la Cruz. That's my full name. And you can just call me JC or J. I'm just 21 years old, turning 22 this December 4. So, actually, my journey was a bit tough because nagsimula ako magtrabaho when I was just 14 years old. Okay. Ganun ako nagmamadali sa buhay because I'm a breadwinner of our family. I'm the
Mhm.
panganay. And of course, as panganay, you always have this thing in mind na you should always bring something for the family for them to survive. So, maaga namulat sa realidad, maaga nagtrabaho. Then, ang pinakaunang trabaho ko na legit na trabaho, eto ko, Chian. I was a junior graphic designer para sa tito ko.
Mm-mm.
May printing shop siya during that time, may computer shop. So, as someone na bata pa lang, actually grade 2 pa lang, nagko-computer na ako, grade 1. Naglalaro pa ako ng Dota, GTA during that time. So, maagang na-hone yung skills ko when it comes to technology. So, at age of 14, natutunan ko ng gamitin yun when it comes to generating income. So, ayun. I work as a junior graphic designer for my tito. I'm just 14, 15 years old and I know how to use Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator already for print design. I design tarpaulins, banners,
Pati Corel,
ano pa
no?
ba?
Pati Corel.
Yes, pati
May
Corel. Kasi
Corel. Oo.
nag-layout din ako nun for t-shirts and of course yung mga polo shirt and so on and so forth. So, after nun, medyo na-realize ko na parang hindi sasapat yung kinikita ko during that time because I want to study for college and my mom told me na pasensya na pero wala tayong sapat na pera para mapag-aral ka. So, it's all up to me if I would pursue higher education or college diploma or not. So, ako, leap of faith, umalis ako sa shop ng tito ko and nag-apply ako sa call center when I was just grade 12. Actually, pumasok ako sa call center, grade 12 pa lang ako, pero ang hanap nila is tapos na syempre ng senior high school. So,
Mhm.
tumagal ako sa call center ng 1 year, nakikipagsabayan. I'm just actually 18 years old during that time, 19.
Mhm.
Nakipagsabayan ako sa mga 30, 40 na mga tao. Tapos, ako ang pinakabata, ako ang pinaka-baby. So, expect mo na you're always being babied by your coworkers na you're being treated as a kid. But
Mhm.
when it comes to the production, I know how to deal with customers. So, ayun, after nun, nakita ko sa TikTok, na uso kasi sa TikTok to nung parang post-pandemic coach na
Okay.
work from home, permanent work from home, or be with your family all the time. Kasi syempre, nasa bahay ka lang, you can earn dollars. So, doon ako natauhan, sabi ko, yung ginagawa ko sa call center, nag-on-site na kasi kami during that time, pwede ko pala siyang gawin sa bahay na I don't have to go on-site every night, na papasok ako sa school ng morning, papasok ako sa trabaho ng gabi. So that was so hectic for me. So naisipan ko na, ayun, alam ko meron dito mga nagsisimula pa lang, pero this is my biggest tip for you. And honest and biggest mistake na nagawa ko before is nag-resign ako sa trabaho ko na wala akong ipon for. So I was so glad that I still have my mother during that time on my back, supporting me na, syempre, nagtiis-tiis ako, 6 months ako walang pera eh. And estudyante
Mhm.
ako. So, ang kuha ko lang ng pamasahe lang para makapasok sa school. So, that was tough because I was earning during the time na around 20,000 and up. Tapos biglang wala. Then, ayun, 6 months ginugol ko sa freelancing learning skills.
Mhm.
I actually started doing virtual assistant admin because that was my previous knowledge when I was in call center. Ayun yung mga alam kong
Mhm.
terminologies. I know how to use Google Workspace, Microsoft Office, and so on and so forth. So, doon ako nagsimula until I discovered a niche or a skill called social media marketing.
Mhm.
Yung pinakaunang client ko, ito, walang halong bullshit, walang halong etchos o eme. Pinakaunang client ko, I was earning $1 per hour. That's almost 50 pesos and up per hour. Mas mataas compared sa nagtatrabaho dito sa Pilipinas. So
Mhm.
imagine, abonado pa ako sa kuryente, sa wifi, sa
Mhm.
maintenance ng device ko. And during that time, as a social media marketer, ang manage kong page ay 9 Facebook pages, iba't ibang lingwahe sa Europe. All I have
Mhm.
with myself is Google Sheets. Gumawa ako ng automation during that time na auto-translate, and of course, integration din sa Canva na auto something.
Mhm.
So, ayun ang ginagawa ko during that time. Then, sabi kasi ng client ko nun, email manager lang ako nun, taga-receive lang ng emails, taga-upload. Sabi niya, gusto mo po mag-try ng social media? Nakita ko kasi sa resume mo na gusto mo mag-social media. Sabi niya, sige,
Mhm.
try natin $1 per hour. Hanggang sa, ayun, naisipan namin na I should not be doing this 4 hours, na 8 hours. Imagine, I only have $8 for a day.
Mhm.
That was too low during that time. So sabi niya, since mabilis ako magtrabaho, mabilis ako mag-deliver, gawin ko na lang na per project completion. So I was given a chance to earn $150 to $300 per month during that time, na ang ginagawa ko lang ay tumatagal ng wala pang isang linggo, tapos ko na yung almost 20 to 30 contents per month. Ganun ako kabilis. So, syempre, rise of AI na during that time, as someone na masyadong napamahal sa technology, I learned how to use or utilize AI when it comes to my works. So, it
Mhm.
becomes easier. So, as time goes by, hanggang sa tumagal ng tumagal, natutunan ko yung other niche, natuto ako ng video editing, website design, copywriting, pa ba? Natutunan ko
Hybrid ka na ha?
yung
Oh, sige, sige.
actually, one of my client told me na I'm a
Trades.
jack of
Trades.
all trades. Pero I'm having a hard time mastering a specific skill.
Mhm.
Kasi ako talaga, gusto ko talaga matutunan lahat. Ganun ka active yung utak ko when it comes to learning. Like, I always do learn new stuff around me. So, ayun din yung mabibigay kong tips sa kanila mamaya, na bakit mas mahalaga na mag-specific ka muna bago ka mag-explore ng iba't ibang bagay. Because, of course, mas mataas ang bayad. And I know you know it, coach, diba? Na when you're an expert, compare mo sa generalist, diba? Mas malaki ang kita mo. So, ayun, actually, I've been in the freelance industry for 2 years already. I'm about to, like, parang pa 3 years na ako. So,
Okay.
naka-almost 30 plus clients na ako, both international and local. And right now, I love serving local clients because kahit English major po ang course ko as education student, I'm still having a hard time conversing well when it comes to the English language or the foreign language that
Mhm.
clients use. So, the more local clients I have, the more it's easy for me because I'm studying. I can do the job for 1 week, the next week wala akong gagawin. I can focus on my study and so on and so forth. So right now, that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm about to teach to everyone in here on this
Mhm.
platform.
So when
That's
you say you're studying, anong course mo ngayon?
actually, third year ako, college.
Mhm.
I'm studying Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, coach.
English talaga, no? Which is quite the opposite with me kasi I love math. I don't like English. But I ended up working in the BPO. So naintindihan kita ng binibaby ka. Kasi people calls me naman Daddy Ian kasi kuya ako, di ba? Tsaka meron akong mga
Yes,
kids. Parang ganun yan, di ba? Pag may anak, Daddy Ian or
yes.
ganun yung tawag, di ba? Kasi more than 15 years ako sa BPO. Then last year, my
Hmm,
wife had a
tagal.
stroke. My wife had a stroke, so I need to left the corporate world. I'm earning 6 digit a month na dun sa corporate world. Pero I need to leave kasi nga, I need to take care of my wife. So, ganun lang yung nangyari. And then, eto na ngayon si Coach Ian. Pero, syempre, kwento na mo to ang pinag-uusapan natin. Let me ask you this. Sa social media, why social media marketing? Hindi pa ba siya overcrowded? Yung ganon. Magandang tanong to ha. Kasi alam ko, sino dito sa inyo guys, type number 1 kung nag-iisip pa rin kayo ng social media. Type nyo nga dyan. SMM, kumbaga, gusto nyo pa rin yung social media. Hindi pa ba overcrowded ang social media? Tapos ano mga skill set ang kailangan ng isang SMM? Ayan. Sige nga coach, ano yung masasabi mo
Okay.
dyan?
Honestly, based on my personal experience, napaka-crowded na ng
Mhm.
mga ng industry or ng market when it comes to offering social media services. Napaka-crowded niya na as in. For every group that you encounter, makikita mo ang daming social media manager. Once na may mag-post ng looking for a social media manager, ang daming sandamakmak na nagko-comment na I want to,
Correct.
I'm interested. I've sent an email or I applied already to the link that you have put on the post. Pero ito ang isa sa masasabi ko sa mga aspiring social media managers na nanonood. It's not all about being just a social media manager all alone.
Mhm.
Ang social media napakalawak niyan. There's management, there's marketing, you can create contents, you can handle pages, you can build automations, you can handle sales, you can handle other stuff. Kasi for me, hindi lang social media ang offer ko eh.
Mhm.
If a client has a social media manager, pero yung social media manager niya na yun ay nagkakaroon or that social media manager is having a hard time creating contents, I can just create a roadmap. I just can give them a flow or a guideline on how to create contents easily. Just like what I'm doing. So,
Okay.
hindi lang ako pwedeng bayaran na, okay, John, I want you to handle my social media. Right now, coach, hindi ko na siya ginagawa. I don't handle pages anymore. Because ang focus ko ngayon is yung a la carte services ko na content creation na lang. I'm just going to create you a 3 months worth of content. Then, ikaw na bahala kung mag-post ka nun.
When you
Actually,
say
mababasa
3 month
yun eh.
content, is that like daily or like twice a week na content?
Actually, ang nasa package ko ay nagre-range ng 15 to 20 posting per month. And it
Okay.
includes stories. Tapos, ayun, for the rate, actually nagre-range siya ng lowest 10K to
Mhm.
20K. Depende na lang sa client kung ano ba siya, sabihin na natin, may mga ipapadagdag pa siya, mga ganung bagay. Kasi syempre, may mga additionals or may mga add-ons na um, madalas sinasabi ang mga client. And for me, kaya ako gawin yung trabaho, sabihin na natin, kung 15 to 20 contents yun per month, kaya akong gawin yun within 1 week. So if I
Okay.
can ask a client for 15K for that kind of job, 15K is good enough for me as someone who lives solo. And imagine if I have 5 clients. So
So
15
when you
times
say
5,
living solo now, so are you living separately now from your mom ngayon? O
honestly, I don't have parents. Wala na akong parents because they are in heaven together.
ah, okay.
So ako na lang ang meron ng sarili ko together with my partner and of course her parents. Nandun ako ngayon sa under their care and guidance. And yung mga kapatid ko is nasa mga tito and tita because I'm still studying. I could not mahirap akuin lahat ng responsibilidad na ikaw lahat mag-aalaga. Kasi syempre, mahirap nga, nag-aaral ka na, trabaho ka pa. And,
Okay.
so, ayun coach, may mga magtatanong siguro dyan na Coach John, Coach JC, gaano ba kahirap yung ginagawa mo? Di ba? Mapapatanong sila dyan. Kasi yung pag narinig ng ibang tao or narinig ng ibang social media managers, content creators na how the fuck do you create contents that easily for just 1 week na 15 to 20, including na ang graphics or reels or pati ang copy or yung captions?
AI is the
And
key. Sige, guys.
yes,
Okay,
AI
go,
is
go.
the key. Legit. Honestly, AI is the key. You can just give the brand name, the brand nation, who are the target audience of that business, what they are trying to do, what they are trying to sell. Just give it to AI, then generate. Then ako naman, talaga yung utak ko is napaka hyperactive na once na may binigay na yung AI, I can just easily scan it and add personal touch on the contents na ginagawa. For example, this AI told me na, okay, ganito yung content na gagawin mo. Then lalagay ko doon, for it to be more personal, I'm going to target their emotion. Because
Correct.
that's how they sell something using emotion. So, it took me almost 2 years to master this skill na if papagawin mo ako ngayon under 10 minutes ng social media posting, kaya ako makagawa ng 3. Ganun siya kadali. So imagine if you can handle 5 to 10 clients per month doing that kind of service and ang singilan mo ay 10 to 20K, you can easily hit 6 digits. Wala nga lang biro. Because
Correct,
ganun ang
correct.
ginawa ko before, di ba? Nung hindi pa ako, actually, nung bakasyon namin, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm hitting. Pero ngayon, nilet go ko muna kasi syempre, ang focus ko is to earn a diploma. Kasi hindi naman habang buhay nasa freelancing tayo eh. Hindi naman habang buhay may client. And ayun yung na-realize ko lately na, ayun, hindi naman pala siya ganun kadali, hindi ganun kadali magkaroon ng client, hindi palaging meron, hindi rin palaging wala. So, it's a kind of season. Ayun lang naman, coach.
Gana naman talaga din guys eh. Kasi getting clients, it's on and off din. Kumbaga like, it's a matter of how you keep them as well longer. Depende sa klase ng service na binibigay mo. Yung mga ganun na case. Pero matanong kita coach, eto sa ano mo na to. Kunwari, what if yung nakikinig ngayon na audience, kumbaga, gusto ko palang coach mag-start ng social media marketing. Hindi ba ako mahihirapan? Like, how long will it take me to learn social media marketing? For example, kasi nabanggit mo, pag social media marketing, hindi naman yan isa lang yung gagawin eh. Di ba iba-iba,
Yes.
pwedeng sa sales, pwedeng sa automation, pwedeng sa community management, pwedeng sa content, tama ba? Yung ganun na case.
Yes.
Pero, ano yung conservative mong ibibigay sa kanila? So, gaano katagal sila matututo? Gaano ako katagal matututo if I'm just starting social media marketing? Anong,
Social
yeah, go
media
ahead.
marketing, for me, para sa akin,
Mhm.
if you're going to focus on one platform, for example, Facebook,
Mhm.
para sa akin sapat na yung 1 month eh.
I agree. Basta hyper-focus ka, no? Yun lang talaga
Yes.
yung, oo, di ba? 1 month. Totoo yan. Kasi kahit ako
Like, isang
Google Ads ngayon,
buwan.
Yes,
Yes.
Google Ads
Nakita
specialty
ko
ko.
coach, di ba?
Ang
Google
turo ko
Ads.
sa kanila, hindi, sa totoo, I'm gonna be a monk for 1 month. Yun yung sabi ko sa kanila. Like para kang monk na aralin mo talaga ng 30 days. Sa totoo, kaya mo na yung kumuha ng 6-digit na na income. Or basta makakuha ka ng gig kahit na $1,000 a month na gano'n na case. Sa Google Ads yun na. Yan yung sabi ko naman sa
Mm.
kanila. So I agree with you with the 30 days. Kasi dati sa old school mga boss, if you're watching right now, kayong mga audience dito, dati, ang turo sa old school, sikat kasi yan kay Malcolm Gladwell, yung Outliers na book niya. To become good daw ng isang bagay, kailangan parang umabot ka ng 10,000 hours na practice para maging
Yes.
magaling. Sobrang tagal
Narinig ko yan.
nun, 10,000 hours. Pero ngayon, bago na ngayon na parang na dynamics na it just takes 20 hours to learn a specific skill set. 20 hours. Para bang ganito, kunwari, CapCut, mag-aaral ka ng 30 minutes na CapCut, tapos i-apply mo ng 1 hour. Kumbaga, yung napanood mo, di ba? Sunod, aral ka naman ng 1 hour na CapCut. Kunwari, video editing ang gusto mo. Tapos i-apply mo kagad para mabilis kang matuto. So, yung hours na pinanood mo, na 20 hours, syempre, iba pa yung practice. Pero parang ganun. Kaya possible talaga yung 30 days na
Yes.
malalaman mo yung skill set.
May
Pero,
nag-comment dito, coach.
yes,
Sorry.
yes, go ahead.
Si
Yes.
Louis Young, sabi 1 week lang daw yung SMM course nila. Ang dami nila natutunan dahil magaling din yung coach. Exactly.
Correct. Correct.
Kaya mo sa aralin. Within 1 week, promise. And coach, yung ginagawa natin, yung sinabi mo kanina, may kabaliktaran yan eh. Na
Sige.
para matutunan mo yung isang bagay. Di ba, gusto naman na yung mga job application websites ngayon. For example, Upwork, Online Jobs PH. For you to learn it faster and easier,
Apply
search
ka.
ka ng specific job post.
Correct.
Check mo yung job description, ano hinahanap nila, anong skill, anong specific service ang hinahanap nila. Then, search it online.
Yun yung aralin mo.
Available na lahat.
Oh, di ba?
Ay, minsan ang sinasabi ko sa ibang trainees ko na there are times na yung mga trainees ko na doon ko binibase yung learning phase nila or learning plan nila. Because, for example, this one, he wants to learn how to edit short form videos just like Ali Abdal or kay, sino ba yun? Yung may 100
I know Ali
leads.
Abdal din.
Ayun, si Alex
100 leads
Hormozy.
si Alex
For example,
Hormozy.
gusto niya matutunan.
Okay, go.
Yes. Kunwari, gusto niya matutunan paano gumawa ng thumbnail na ganun. Okay. Panoorin mo yung how others do it. Then apply it on your own. Use CapCut. Libre naman ang CapCut eh. Use Canva for thumbnails, di ba? Use CapCut for video editing. Use Google to search for B-rolls, di ba? Yung mga ilalagay mo. So, mas madali na matuto ngayon. And even 13 years old, nakikita ko sa TikTok eh. Video editor daw eh. Diba?
And I
Age is not
believe
the
him.
limit anymore.
Correct.
Diba?
Correct. Correct. Eto nga yung tanong. Kumbaga, so social media marketing, kasi alam ko may papakita ka sa kanila maya-maya di ba? Mag-i-screen share ka. Pero feeling ko, isa sa papakita mo yung kaninang binanggit mo, like, kaya ko nga coach in 10 minutes yung tatlong di ba? Yung ganun na case. Pero, for now, how do you see the freelancing industry in the next 2 to 3 years? Kasi on the perspective ng mga Gen Z, for example, kasi ako nakakakuha na ako ng idea, correct Kahit 13 years old, marunong na ngang matuto eh. So wala nang
Yes.
excuse ngayon kasi nga because of AI. Sa totoo, I'm not kidding. Ito, baliktad naman ako bro kasi ikaw kaya ka nag-aaral ngayon kasi iba pa rin ang may diploma. Would you believe me? 18 years old ko ngayon, nag-stop siya ng schooling, kakagraduate lang niya ng senior high, pero hindi ko siya i-pressure na mag-aral kasi sa totoo, kasi ako, I'm a college grad, ang reality naman na alam ko, hindi talaga, kumbaga yung natapos mo. Kasi ang totoong labanan ng buhay ngayon, yung diskarte mo at galing mo. In short, ititrain ko siya sa skill set where he can earn 6 digits a month. Tama, hindi. Ganon naman din. Or business-minded ba siya? Ganon na case. So, yun yung naman na nasa isip ko. Pero, iba-ibang perspective pero may punto lahat. Kahit yung sa'yo gusto ko rin yun Like, yeah, you really value your education. Gusto mong matapos kasi maganda pa rin na meron kang parang, di ba, spare tire o yung ganun na case na maganda talaga. Tsaka maybe you're doing that one kasi, I don't know, baka promise mo yan sa parents mo na gusto kong tapusin to kasi parang Basta ito yung pinangarap nila para sa akin eh. Maybe you're doing that one as well, one of the reasons.
That's
Kaya,
the reason.
oh, 'di ba? O ganun 'yon. Pero sa akin, pero ganun, iba na ngayon yung mindset ko coming from an Ateneo graduate at that college graduate
Ano ba yun?
na, oh, hindi, pero scholarship yun bro. Hindi, tumigil din ako
That's great.
mag-aral. Si Coach Ian, naranasan ko rin ng grade 2 nagbebenta ng petchay sa petchay sa totoo kasi may taniman ng petchay magbebenta sa palengke kasama ng lolo ko at naranasan ko rin magbenta ng ice water at aakyat sa barko para magbenta ng ice water. So alam ko yung nakatigil ng high school kasi ganon talaga yung buhay kasi I need to work even second year high school pa lang. So basta karamihan din ng mga successful na hindi yung mga nagpo-push lalo na yung sa mga ang tawag diyan mga first generation millionaires for example, iba din yung tiyaga na pinagdaanan nila. Basta yung journey nila, yung ganun na case. Kaya ako believe ako lagi sa mga first generation na millionaires kasi hindi sa mga anak
Iba
nila.
talaga.
Correct. Iba talaga yung pag pinaghirapan mo talaga. So believe ako sa mga ganung tao. So how do you see now in the next 2 to 3 years yung freelancing industry? What do you think?
Um, for me,
Mm.
since maraming tao na talaga ang gusto mag-transition,
Mm-hmm.
mas pakiramdam ko mas magiging saturated siya. So,
I
the
agree.
more skills that you learn, the more valuable you become sa paningin ng mga kliyente. Hindi lang, kasi marami ngayon nagta-transition, all they know is data entry. All they know is how to use Canva. Diba? But they don't know how to make money using Canva. Nagigets niyo yung punto na ganun na. Ayun kasi yung naiisip ko lately na kaya nakapag-decision din ako, nagsabi din ako sa partner ko last time na after I completed this course or after ko makuha yung diploma ko, magtuturo ako. Kahit part-time lang. Ayoko yung habang buhay ako nasa freelancing kasi hindi permanent dito eh. Parang ang paningin ko dito, I'm just using this to support my education, myself, my family,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, to share what I know because that's my mantra eh. I'm a teacher in the making. So, sinashare ko lang yung knowledge na meron ako by teaching other people. Diba?
So yan ba
Pero,
yung iniisip mong turo or like turo na parang sa college or physical school ka na magtuturo? Or
mas
parang
gusto
si
ko
Coach
magturo
Ian
sa
ngayon na
physical school.
ganito? Na parang, yes, yan yung maganda. Kumbaga, like you're
Mm-hmm.
teaching online na lang, di ba? Gusto mo magturo
Yes,
online.
pwede
Like,
rin yun.
kasi that's what I'm doing now. Google Ads ako ngayon, may clients ako. Pero at the same time, I have hundreds of students na Google Ads students. Yung mga ganun na case din.
Yes.
Pwede naman yun eh. Hindi ka freelancer. Kumbaga, pwede rin yun. Pero kasi meron ka ng skill at meron ka ng right, deserve mo na pwede ka nang magturo din ng skill set. 'Di ba? Pwede din yun. Oo. So, okay, makes sense. So, tama din yun ha. I totally agree with that one. It's gonna be very competitive. At kung sino yung mas
Yes.
may maraming alam, panalo ka. Kung hybrid ka, kung marunong ka ng Canva, marunong ka ng short form video editing, marunong ka pa sa GHL, marunong ka pa ng email copywriting, or
Gawa
technically
pa
marunong
mag-Google
ka ng
Ads.
overall digital marketing or FB ads, ay sobrang panalo ka nun kung ka. Kasi ganun talaga ngayon yung magiging labanan eh. Totoo yun. Pag gets nyo na yung trend na mangyayari, hindi pwedeng isa lang skill set niya guys. Dapat hybrid ka. Ha? Okay ba yun?
Kaya dapat
Dapat hybrid
adaptable
tayo.
ka.
Correct. Flexible ka. Yung ganon. Now, etong tanong ko sa'yo. Anong naisip mong top 3 freelancing na niche na parang mas magandang trend? For example.
For me, ito pinakauso. Go high level.
Okay.
Nakikita ko to kay Coach Darla. I am a fan of her. And actually, ngayon, nag-upskill
Go
ako.
high level ba siya o
Yes.
system.io? Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko rin alam.
Mas maganda ang Go high level kasi mas maraming features. And right now, ang ginagamit ko kasi system IIO eh. Because ayun yung nakagisnang ko. And for me, mas maganda matutunan natin yung go high level if we are on the social media side because most of the job po na nakikita ko ngayon sa Upwork, sa online jobs and other platforms, naghahanap na talaga sila ng someone who knows GHL or go high level. And
Makes
naisip
sense.
ko, bakit bakit mo kailangan matutunan ng go high level tapos social media manager ka? Tapos dun pumasok yung realization na okay, the market is changing, the market is evolving, kagaya ng nandun sa comment section. Hindi habang buhay na nasa Facebook lang, nasa Instagram lang ang selling.
And one-stop shop, nakita mo yung sabi ni
Yes,
Ben,
ayan,
one-stop
one-stop
shop
shop.
siya. Correct. Kasi
Nandun na lahat eh.
may workflow ka eh. Yung email mo din eh, di ba? Tapos yung website mo eh. Tama, hindi. Pati sa appointment setting mo, di ba? Kumbaga, andun na rin. Kumbaga. Alam mo, so, meron ka nang ginawang course ng GHL o hindi pa? Wala pa?
Hindi pa ako confident, coach. Ang
Alam mo
tinuturo
ba?
ko ngayon,
Hindi. Mm.
ayun coach, sorry. Ang tinuturo ko ngayon, ang focus ko talaga is how to actually land your first freelancing client. Ayun ang forte ko. Because pinaka magandang skill na meron ako is I know how lead generation works. Doon ako pinaka na-attract talaga na trabaho when it comes to dealing with clients because I'm a former lead generation specialist sa isang international career coach. Kaya nag-generate ako ng leads using LinkedIn. Tapos na-realize ko, pwede ko pala i-apply to when it comes to finding my own clients. Yung ginagawa kong
Correct.
trabaho. Parang biglang may nag-click na, oh, yung ginagawa ko na to, naghahanap ako ng clients para sa kanila because they are B2B or business to
Why not
business.
para sa'yo na lang?
Ginawa ko din na para sa akin and it works. Nakuha ko paano mag-generate ng leads. I know how to interact with them or reach out to them. I know how to build a workflow or I know how to integrate automation and so on and so forth. So, ayun ngayon yung pinagpo-focusan ko. I don't want to teach people other niche muna siguro because
Okay.
ayun, hindi pa ako confident sa GHL eh.
Hindi, the reason I was telling you about the GHL kasi isa din sa podcast guest natin last time, like a couple weeks ago, si Coach Jake Ayano. Hulaan mo magkano bro yung niya, GHL course? 149 pesos. Kaya tinatanong sa'yo.
Si,
Kasi
ano,
si
Jake
Boss Jake
Ayano.
TV. Boss
Oo,
Jake TV.
ayun. Kilala ko yan. I'm a fan of him as well.
Kasi ginawa niya na rin akong guest sa podcast niya eh. And tomorrow, magiging guest naman ako ni Coach Anjumel naman ng Sumayaw. Di ba sa Facebook
Uy,
yun?
ay ito si Coach Anjumel
Oo,
din.
oo. Guest niya naman ako bukas sa podcast na 2 p.m. naman. Yung ganun na case. So, sabi niya, bro, gantihan lang to Ikaw naman yung i-guest ko. Sabi niya ganun sa akin. So that's it. Pero, yun, 149, you can learn GHL with Coach Jake. Tapos yun na yun. Course talaga yun sa kanya. So, pre-nomote ko pa, di ba? Kay Coach Jake. Kahit wala ako dong commission Hindi, wala lang. Kasi,
Ang ganda nun. Nakita ko din yung, ewan ko, landing page ko yun, sales page.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so attracted with the sales page na meron siya. Na
okay.
araw-araw ko nilolook up.
Okay, that's good. Ngayon, eto naman. Last two questions kasi alam kong meron kang gustong pakita sa kanila kasi we're going to finish by 7:50 or 7:55 kasi you have a class pa naman online. Ano yung last two, kumbaga, give me two questions to na magkasunod. The first one is ano yung advice mo sa mga beginner, yung mga nag-iisip pa lang mag-freelancing, okay? And then number two, sa existing mga freelancers, ano naman yung mga tip mo sa kanila how to get clients? Baka yun din yung papakita mo sa kanila, hindi ko alam.
Yes.
Lead generation ba or papakita mo? Pero sige, ano yung tip mo sa kanila? Lalo na dun sa mga nagsisimula pa lang sa freelancing. Kasi ako laging una kong tip, wag ka muna mag-quit sa job mo. Yun yung una. Wag ka muna mag-quit. Go ahead.
Pag mag-quit at of course mag-ipon. Pero ito ang pinaka-tip ko, if you're kumbaga, if you feel sa sarili mo na you want to focus on freelancing talaga and you want to make it happen for your life or for you, ang pinaka-tip ko sa'yo is get started on what you love. Mas madali magsimula sa bagay na alam mo, gusto mong gawin at mahal mong ginagawa mo. For example, just like me, I love talking to people. I'm a talkative person. Napakadaldal ko. Lagi ako nalilista sa noisy consistent, grade 1 to high school. So, it become a skill of mine na I know how to communicate well with people. I know how to engage. So, that's why I'm into marketing. Kasi pag nasa marketing ka, you're going to deal with a lot of people. Di ba? I'm using my own face, I'm using my own voice, and so on and so forth. So, tawag dito, from day-to-day basis, parang umaabot ng 30 to 50 na tao ang nakakausap ko sa Facebook ko. Ganun kadami. Ganun ako kadaldal. Even on LinkedIn, nakipag-chat ako sa mga hindi ko naman talaga pinag-a-applyan. I'm just, kumbaga parang alam mo yun, yung trip mo lang, gusto mo lang may makausap na, kunwari, CEO sila, you're just getting to know how their work goes on a daily basis, yung mga ganong bagay. So, for me, magsimula ka sa kung anong gusto mo talaga, tsaka mahal mong ginagawa. If you love design, okay, sige, focus ka sa graphic design, explore Canva, explore Photoshop, explore Illustrator. But if you are into animations and stuff, if you're into video creation and so on and so forth, focus on video editing. Pero ikaw, for me, kaya na-attract din ako sa GHL. Kasi tamad akong tao. I'm a lazy person, but I'm a smart person. That's what others think about me. So, I'm into automations. Doon ako pinaka-attracted sa GHL. Yung automation talaga ng GHL na, okay, I can just automate things. I can make my work easier using GHL. Hindi na yung manual ko pa lahat ginagawa. Starting from posting, creating, and engaging with customers. So, ayun, ito naman tip ko para sa, simula ko na ba? Para yung sa
Sige,
mga
sige, you can
nag-freelance
share your
talaga.
screen if you want. Sige.
Ayun, our time is not enough, but you can check on my posts on Facebook. Nagbibigay ako ng mga free tips on how to get clients. So, let me share my screen. Kung ituturo ko sa inyo ngayon, I'm just going to share you the method I know, and the method na alam kong gumagana talaga. Kasi last October, nagkaroon ako ng 3 to 5 clients. And ayun, tapos na yung trabaho sa kanila. Yung sinasabi ko kanina na contents lang gagawin ko. So wala na ulit akong client. I'm at the stage na maghahanap na naman ako ng panibago. It's tiring, but doon ako nag-e-enjoy. So I'm going to share you how to actually find a client on Facebook. Ito, groups. Ayun, sinearch ko nga si Coach Jig. Okay. So, can someone give me a market or an industry? Thank you, Bel. Ikaw, Coach,
guys.
may naisip ka ba industry? Ano pa client doon?
Actually, ako, hindi. Kahit business owners lang mga tatanungin mo dyan, mga business coaches, di ba yung ganun na case? Kung mag-offer ka ng social media marketing service mo, example.
So, for example, hanap tayo ng ng group. Madaming paraan para makakuha ka ng client sa Facebook. And hindi siya actually naiisip talaga ng lahat na nandun yung feature na yun ng Facebook pero hindi masyadong nagagamit talaga. Because all we know is the traditional method. Pero ito, for me, ito yung effective sa akin. So for example, this one, life coaching. First one is, of course, go to, walang members Hanap tayo ibang group. Ito. Wala ring members. Hanap tayo.
Tapos tatype mo yung word na coach or like CEO or founder. Yung mga ganun.
Pwede.
Di ba? Okay.
Ayun. Sa ito pala, sorry. Sa members, pag click mo sa members, nakikita mo, 11,000 na higit yung tao dyan. So, scroll down ka lang. The first thing na makita mo na merong title sa pangalan nila. Ito, si Margaret Cunningham. This can be a potential client. Ganun kasimple. Nakalagay sa title niya, founder, CEO, Margaret Cunningham Coaching. So, let's search it on Google.
LinkedIn? I-google mo. Okay.
Google ko muna. Tapos, lalabas na lahat ng links na meron siya. Facebook, LinkedIn, Rocket Reach. Kung may Instagram man yan, lalabas yan. So, let's check on Instagram if legit man siyang tao o hindi. So, looks like, Coach Leader. She's from Colorado, United States. So what I'm going to do, instead of
Mhm.
sending a message on Facebook, I'm going to connect with her on LinkedIn na saying, hindi ko palang nilagyan. Pero let's just create a message. Let's find another one.
Mhm.
So, kagaya na ito, hanap lang ulit ng may title. Ito, si Anthony Manley. Let's check the profile kung mukha ba siyang legit na client. Meron siyang 6.5K
Legit yan.
followers. Legit. So, may link
Mhm.
sa mga websites niya. Pwede mong makuha dyan yung email niya. You can do cold email. Kagaya nung kay Coach Ryan before. Kasi umattend din ako nun. So, the best thing that I can do in here is just send him, ayun, hindi ko daw siya kilala. Just going to send him a message saying na, Hi, Anthony. Have you ever wondered how does it feels like to create your own reels on Facebook or Instagram?
Mhm.
That's beneficial for coaches like us because I'm a coach too.
Mhm.
Really, is the best. Yan. Random message.
Mhm.
We don't know if he's going to respond or not, but the best thing is we're doing outreach. And ayun,
Correct.
nakukuha ko naman most of the time yung mga clients na sa ganyang paraan. And most of my clients are resulta ng pagko-call DM ko, pagko-call email ko using social media and of course Gmail. Ganun lang siya simple. Then aside from that, you can also get clients from
Mhm.
your sa mga Facebook pages. For example, sabihin natin coach, coaching.
Mhm.
Search lang tayo, gamitin lang natin search feature ng Facebook pages, 'di ba? Ayun, lalabas na yung mga 'yan. Check mo lang sinong kunwari gusto ko sa California kasi diyan marami. Search lang tayo, Coaching Sisters, ayan, 3.1K followers, close now. Let's try and find their links, ayun. Pwede natin makuha email, the available ang
Mhm.
website. Pero I'm just going to send them a message na, for example, hi, Coaching Sisters, Jay here. I am a social media manager. And
Mhm.
I'm just wondering if you are in need of extra help when it comes to handling your social media or creating contents for
Mhm.
your page, so on and so forth, just like that. Then, let me know. Ayun, DM setting skill. Once they
Okay.
respond, okay. Or I can even hanap tayo dito. May sample ako dito eh. May message ako before. Hindi ko
Mhm.
nagre-respond. Sabi ko sa kanya, ayan. Hi Mike, found you through Justin's post. Just wondering, have you ever tried doing self-videos of or face contents for your own reels? Mind if I share my idea? Wala pang respond.
Mhm.
Kasi nung nakaraang araw lang din yan. Ito, hanap pa tayo. Ito, bukod kay Mike, meron pa akong isa dyan. Ito si Bob. Sabi ko sa kanya, pwede kita i-edit ng
Hindi namin
thumbnail.
siya nakikita,
Ay,
bro, ah.
ito pala,
Coaching
sorry,
Sisters
sorry.
lang nakikita namin.
Ito
Okay.
pala, coach. Sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
sige, sige.
So, for example, this one, Bob Beckett. Nakita ko lang siya
Mhm.
sa post ng isa pang content creator na ipapakita ko din later on. Sabi ko sa kanya, I would love to edit or create him a thumbnail. Kasi nag-ano siya nag-YouTube din siya and may mga reels siya. So sabi ko, editan ko siya for free or editan ko siya ng video. Kasi nakita ko
Kasi
dito may
isa
mga
lang naman na sample ibibigay mo, 'di ba? Then the rest pag gusto
videos.
niya.
And it doesn't
Okay.
hurt. You can even add it on your portfolio.
Correct.
Diba? Ganun
Kasi
siya
malay
kasimple.
mo naman ng ano na talaga, 'di ba? Correct. You can add to your portfolio. Mhm.
Ayun,
Ang term
coach.
niya naman ni Coach Malinda is like hypothetical portfolio. Yung gano'n din siya, kasi wala naman siyang experience no'n, pero nakita niya kung paano gawin ng kapatid niya na OBM, which is Coach
Mm.
Trixie RC, for example. So, yun yung ginawa niya, hypothetical. Guys, Kasi hindi, marami dito, yung iba pala dito sa kanila is nasa parang ano, yung imposter syndrome. Parang
Yes.
hindi nila deserve kasi wala ano sila eh. Kumbaga, wala pa talaga akong actual client kasi coach. Eh. Hindi guys. If you've been preparing a video para sa isa, nag-practice ka, pero yon portfolio na yon. Good as portfolio
Yes.
yon. Oo, malay ba nila? Sa tingin nyo ba, i-double check talaga nila, triple check nila na ginawa? Di ba? Yung
Mm.
ganun na case? Hindi. Pero at least, pero gandahan mo na sobrang ganda ng portfolio mo pag nakita nila, Shix, I want to hire this person. Ang ganda ng output niya. Gandahan mo
Yes.
talaga yung portfolio mo. Hindi pwedeng parang for the sake lang na may nagawa ka. 'Di ba? Na may mapapakita ka. Ganon talaga.
And
Gandahan mo.
ayun,
Go ahead,
coach.
coach. Mhm.
Sorry to cut you off. Pero nung journey ko, when I was just getting started, portfolio ko lang nun. Nagtrabaho kasi ako, di ba, ang graphic designer before. Mga
Mhm.
tarpaulin lang ang meron ako. Who would
Mhm.
use tarpaulin online? Diba?
Correct.
Pero ang pinakita ko doon, inaral ko yung Canva. Natutunan ko siya. Tapos, gumawa ko ng mga sample or ideal clients. Tapos, ginawa ko sila ng edit. Ayun ang nilagay ko sa portfolio ko. And ito, for example, sabihin natin si Coach Ian, nagsisimula pa lang. Ito pwede niya gawin. For example, this one. Itong coaching sisters na to, kunwari sabihin natin si Coach Ian, aspiring social media manager.
Mhm.
Pwede mo ngayon i-audit yung page. Check mo yung likes, check mo yung followers. Dito pa lang makikita mo na hindi tumatapat sa bilang ng likes and followers. Hindi hindi pantay. Mas maraming followers kaysa sa likes. So, doon pa lang makikita mo na yung engagement rate nila ay hindi ganon kaganda for me. So, dito pwede mo i-optimize yung profile. Makikita mo dito yung profile picture nila,
Mhm.
just a picture of women with cup of coffee.
Hindi
Then,
namin nakikita si coaching sisters ngayon, ha?
ito.
Okay,
Ito
good,
pala,
good, good.
hindi kasi ako
Okay, go.
naka-share, whole screen.
Oh,
Ito,
entire screen.
example, this page. You can just optimize it. For example, ako, gagawa ko ng video na, Hi Coaching Sisters, Jay here. I am an aspiring social media manager and I'm just trying to optimize your page. As I can see in here, your page has 432 likes, yet you have 3.1k followers. It doesn't seem right. So, for me personally, as I can see in here, your engagement rate for your followers is not that good enough. Maybe we can do something aside from just posting contents. Maybe we can optimize your page, we can engage on groups or create a community for your page.
Mhm.
Then, as I can see in here, the captions that you are creating are just some simple captions like good morning, spread positive words, just like inspirational posts only. But what's the purpose behind of your brand? From the name itself, your coaching sisters, as far as I know, based on your website, you are doing coaching. So maybe we can optimize or we can set up this page to make it more relevant for your target audience that you are doing coaching. Gawa ka lang ng ganun.
Correct.
Optimize lang. Ginamit ako ba ng portfolio? Hindi po. Gumawa lang ako ng video. Kaysa gumawa ka ng video introduction mo, nagpapakilala ka, social media manager ka, and wala kang pinapakita
Ginawa,
sa kanilang any knowledge. It's
actually,
better.
turo din yan ni Alex Hermosi. Kunwari,
Yes.
meron kang target ideal client, di ba?
Kaya
Gawan
Alex
mo na
Alfonso
sila
rin
ng
yung tinutukoy.
presentation. Oh, 'di ba? Kay Alex in short, parang this week ko nga lang ata last week ko lang ata narinig yan kay Alex Hermosi. Pero okay 'yun ah. Hindi ka naman magsisinungaling kasi sabihin mo, I
Yes.
prepared it for this person, 'di ba? Parang prepare pero sa totoo hindi mo pa siya client. I prepared this for this ano. Ang nasa isip niya, Shix, gumagawa siya para sa competitor ko. 'Di ba? Yan yung mga nasa mind nila.
Yes.
So okay tong taong to.
Which
Psychology
may
din yan.
psychological marketing sa parte na, ayan, nasabi mo na din. May
Oo, na,
psychological marketing sa part na yon. After mo magawa yon, tawag ko kasi doon strategy document. Gagawa ko siya sa Google Docs. I-audit ko yung page. Bilang ng likes, followers, yung contents, ilan ang nagko-comment, ilan nagla-like, ilan nag-share. Tapos, syempre, audit ko din yung cover photo, yung profile photo, yung mga highlights and so on and so forth. Tapos, after ko magawa yon, makompleto yon, magpo-post ako ngayon sa mga group na kung saan nandun yung mga potential clients ko. For
correct.
example, I'm just going to post, um, ginawan ko ng libreng audit yung page na to. Gusto nyo ba makita paano ko ginawa? Para ma-apply nyo sa sarili nyo yung page. Without even paying me. I'm just doing it for free.
Dinemonstrate mo lang yung skill set mo.
Yes, dinemonstrate ko
Correct.
lang. Pero most of the business owners kasi, they are having a hard time understanding what we are trying to do. Hindi lahat ay expert sa kung anong ginagawa natin. Magkakaibang tao tayo. So, most of the time, mga business owners na nakakausap ko, sasabihin na lang nila, pwede mo pagawin na lang para sa akin yan? Magkano ba rate mo?
Correct.
Doon na pumapasok. Sila na mismo nagbibigay ng rate sa akin. Na sila na mismo nag-o-offer. Meron ako before client, international, napa-chat lang sa akin. Social media manager ka. Social media manager ka pala, pwede mo ba ako tulungan when it comes to my coaching? Nagsasell kasi akong digital products eh. Ginawa ko landing page. 27K in just 1 week.
Dollars
Landing
yun.
page. Hindi.
Pesos.
27,000 pesos.
Local.
Actually.
Okay. Hindi, that's
Pero,
still okay. Para dun sa coach na yun. Oo. Tsaka organic yun.
Wala akong ibang ginawa dun kasi siya ang nag-call message sa akin.
Hindi, nag-organic ba yung 27,000 o nag-run sila ng ads?
Hindi, yung 27,000 is what that coach paid me.
Ay, yun pala, sorry.
Ayun
Akala
yung
ko
sa
yun.
akin. Ito.
Good job yun, bro. Hindi, ganun talaga yun. Kumbaga, pag napakita mo yung expertise mo. Pero you know what? I'll be the one to cut you off because I know we need to end this training kasi because of the limited time. Okay? Pero guys, nag-enjoy ba kayo kay Coach John? Yeah?
Feeling ko nabitin sila.
Alam ko nabitin. Kung gusto mo bro ng part 2, we can do that one sometime November if you want. Pero, ganito muna, meron ka na bang course ngayong ino-offer sa mga tao or it's your waiting list? Kasi alam ko nakita mo doon na gusto mo magturo 50. Umabot na nga ng 200 eh. Feeling ko karamihan din doon rin ako ang nag-drive ng traffic sa'yo eh. Kaya dumami doon yung galing sa ano.
Napaka-thankful ko sa part niyan, Coach Ian. Pero ayun, Coach, may plano kasi ako sa 31.
Okay.
Gusto ko sana ituro yung kung ano man yung ginagawa natin ngayon. Yung step-by-step process. Sa 31, ituturo ko siya 7 p.m. din.
Okay
kasi
lang.
Sa 31, wala na akong pasok nun eh. So, invite din kita doon. Pasok ka na lang din. Tapos, pwede ko ba i-drop sa group siguro?
Sa chat box?
Link ng website? Nasa Telegram kasi kami.
Pwede bro. Walang problema. Okay lang sa akin. Okay?
This is...
Basta pag kay Coach Ian, you can drop everything. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Coach. Ito yung link nung group. Actually, hinanap ko nga 50 lang eh. Tuturuan ko. Pero may 91 na dito.
Diba?
And ayun, yung gagawin ko na webinar na yun, libre lang yun.
Okay.
Kasi may mga trainees na ako. So, medyo na-free din ako. Kaya yung nag-post ako nung,
yung 15.
If I may go back in here.
Yes. Okay.
Ayun. Dito, naghahanap ako ng another 4 na coaching session ko. Medyo pricey yung one-on-one coaching session, pero may alternative tayo para doon.
Okay.
Yung post na to. Kasi nag-coaching session ako kagabi. And ito, social media manager talaga yung gusto niyang role. So, tinuruan ko din paano magka-client and it makes sense. In just an hour, natutunan niya paano. So, it actually, if I may promote din.
Sige. Go ahead.
Yung one-on-one coaching session natin is pricey because it's worth 1 month of training. It's more like a mentorship program. You have 4 call sessions for 4 hours one-on-one coaching sessions split in 2 weeks. Kumbaga kada linggo may 1 hour and 1.5 hour na one-on-one coaching via Google Meet. Tayong dalawa lang yun. Tapos may hands-on activities tayong gagawin. And of course, tutulungan din kita gumawa ng portfolio, ng resume, ng cover letter, and of course, video introduction or strategy document na ginawa natin kanina. So, it just depends on you if you want to invest. You can send me a message later on. Pero nag-rate siya ng 2,000 up to 5,000 pesos for 1 month of training. And yung unlimited na yun hanggang magkaroon ka ng sarili mong client. Hindi lang siya pang 1 month. May trainees ako, umabot na ng 6 months, 7 months. Pero I'm still helping them. Pero kung hindi naman available, if the resources are not that enough, you can join this waitlist kasi i-release natin yung client getting blueprint. Ito, naisipan ko to. This was an idea from Coach Ryan Custodio. Kasi umattend ako before di ba? Sabi ko, why not I made my
Mhm.
own blueprint? Kasi meron siya email Sabi ko, actually nag-message din ako sa kanya. So, kung gusto niyo tawag dito, join sa waitlist, this is for only 299 and you would learn for almost 5 to 10 social media platforms na on how to get clients. The strategies that I'm
Guys, ang
using.
ganda niyan. Yung mga social media platform. Okay?
Ito ang the best thing for that part. Once they avail that 299, may website portfolio na sila, may template na sila for resume CV, may script na sila for video introduction, which is the effective one na ginagawa ko, strategy document, and of course, 10 cover letter templates that I'm using on online jobs, Upwork, and of course, sa lahat ng clients na kinakausap ko, even call me.
Yun,
So, all they have to do, coach, is, of course, register dito sa link.
I-post mo yung link. Pinost mo na ba? Hindi pa. Ayan na. Ayan, guys. Ha?
Nandito, coach. Nasa comment.
Okay.
And,
Yan,
coach,
mga
kung
bossing,
pwede ko rin siya i-post sa group, sabihan mo lang din ako. Okay.
Okay. Hindi, pwede mo yung i-post doon sa, sa The
Kasi, coach,
Guild. Kumbaga. Okay?
thank you so
Sige,
much.
sige. So, Coach, salamat sa time. Na-appreciate namin to. I know it's very quick. Bitin sila. Gusto nga nila ng part 2 Well, if you're still on for kung gusto mo ng part 2, okay lang kami. Kumbaga, kasi maraming
Yes, coach.
matututunan. Di ba? Kung gusto mo, okay, we can do that one as well. Pero for now, na-appreciate namin yung mga shinare mo sa amin. Tsaka maganda yung story mo, nakaka-inspire. Pero ganun tayo sa freelancing. Tulungan tayo at the same time. Basta kapag merong opportunity for us to grow, kaya nga ako, that's why I'm doing this podcast for everyone. Kasi para merong bagong skill na pwede kang matutunan. Pero ako, I'd go with that one, yung 299 guys, very affordable. And you're going to learn how to market yourself. Kumbaga, finding clients in 5 to 10 platforms. If mentioned, di ba? Ayun ganun na case. So, magandang.
Yes,
So,
coach.
that's it guys. Yes, so guys, let's give Coach Ryan a warm of virtual applause na lang.